Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. We are playing in the Incursion League as a solo self-out hardcore trapper. And hello there, Alpha Vaal.
Ah, there you are.
Storage room
Ready to revisit
upgrades.
the past? The more you kill, the more you change my map.
Cool.
And the closer we get to finding the temple in the present day. Let's have a look at the layout.
Cool. So, top one is gonna be the upgrade one, so that is where I'm gonna go.
It's time.
And there is some stuff here. Hello, everybody. You. Bad trap, Vaal trap. Victory. Looking for more things to kill. Oh. Thank you, game, for not disappointing in that regard. There's always more things to kill. Look at that, I actually managed to get my Herald of Thunder to go off for a change. That's, I think that's a very first. Yep. Ah.
Good job, Exile. Quatalotley's got a lot more room
So,
to store
this is
his
tier 2 now.
strange collection with his rival out of the way.
Good. So, for this episode, we have a goal of killing bandits. Hello, Bravalo. Yeah, Bravalo. Goodbye, Bravalo. Guaranteed unique. Now, it's always nice to just murder them when you can.
Exile.
Tora, I don't think I'm gonna help you, but find the den. Yeah. Too bad, goodbye. So in between episodes, I took the effort of just adding 20% quality to the armor we found and just alching it. Rolled some life, rolled some resists. That made me happy. Also, I had a look at the skill MTXs, and you might notice that my arc is now purple. It's nice. Also got the Nexus of Souls clarity. Actually bought clarity. I think I mentioned that one as well in a previous episode. Finally got around to getting it. And the Herald of Thunder is now active. And I think it just fell off at some point. So if something that was shocked gets killed, Herald of Thunder is gonna be active for a while, striking random enemies with lightning. Which is good. More life, that is also very good. And another Alpha.
Ah, there you are.
Warehouses.
Ready to revisit the past?
So we can upgrade it
The
to
more you kill,
the
the more you change
max
my map.
tier.
And the closer we get to finding the temple in
I'm
its
happy.
time.
Okay, bad trap. Vaal trap. And we fully upgraded the room and we got an achievement for that. No stones. Yet. We might get some stones at some point. Ooh, look at that. Speaking of stones, I get stones. That is suspicious how often that does seem to work. And then we open up a door and then the exit opens.
Good job,
Wonderful.
Exile.
Orb of Alchemy.
And an orb of alchemy, and that makes my day. You folks, stop bugging me, please.
With another rival dead,
And that is
the
tier 3.
architect of the
And
whole
another
that
door
room
connected, so it is easy to get to the apex if only I get an opportunity to open up a
temple
bridge
looms
to
closer
it.
with each new step.
2 more incursions remain. 2 more opportunities remain. We don't have explosive devices on this one just yet. So that is... Well, it's not even an option to just break open the door. I really need to open up the door with a stone. Makes me a little bit nervous. I mean, getting a temple without the boss fight would be a bit underwhelming. Oh well, okay. So, waypoint, that means Kraton is nearby. In terms of bandits, it is very easy to just murder all the things. Gets you extra skill points, makes you advance faster on the skill tree. Alira could be an option. You get some crit multiplier, you get some resists as well as some base mana regen. All three will be helpful in this build. The resists, of course, help you unburden your
trouble. No pain, no gain.
Let's see. I changed my mind. Ah, yeah, kill you. Okay, Vaal kill all the things.
All that flashy sword swinging.
Sweet.
When all you need is one good stab.
So that was Kraton. Yeah, let's just portal out of here. But yeah, no, good persists. That helps. It definitely unburdens your gear a little bit. Maybe helps you focus a little bit more on chaos resistances, physical resists, other helpful things like that. Anything in here? Actually, it's just completely the wrong base. Stats are not terrible. The crit multiplier, normally you'd spend a skill point or two to get that as well, so that's going to be helpful. Hello there, Tora, goodbye Tora. Any mana regen, it's just helpful. Because we will be spending quite a lot of mana on this one. So Alira is actually not a bad choice, I would say. Of course. That's the one downside of being a slightly hasty build that just throws traps and kill things slightly delayed. You might be running away from the places where loot drops. Well, maybe throwing some traps ahead of me might be a better strategy then. But an area that makes you walk to the south, difficult. Because of course you have less vision that way. Okay, actually just trying to teleport into the water is good enough there. And that is a waypoint. I don't think we've seen Alpha yet. There's a possibility that we might miss her this time, since this is a very large area with a lot of side spaces. But it could be that she spawns close to the road. Nope, no Alpha. Which actually is not too bad. Makes it easier to just push further rather than getting distracted by a final temple run. Because there's gonna be a temple run really soon. Though for the temples, the fully upgraded rooms, they will have special features. Outside of that, the boss will have special features, but regular mobs and things probably gonna be worth skipping. Because I'm already very much overleveled. I mean, I'm 7 levels overleveled. So full clearing a temple, I shouldn't do that. I don't need to do it for the XP. And of course, currency drops will be lower if you're overleveled. So that's also not really in my interest. So special features and the boss is basically the main reason you want to go for the boss fight. That's you, blow you up. Good job. Got a seal. Did we find a waypoint at some point? Of course we did. It's on the right side. Yeah, and this is the path to the witch. A little bit of broken stones near the main road. And then I take 2 steps and I completely lose where the witch is. But that's okay. See, I found her again. I'll get out of here, so I'll just pick that one up later. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 bad traps, siphon trap, bunch of lightning, arc traps. Hello. Oh wait, I made a good argument for actually keeping her alive, didn't I? Yeah. Mana, multiplier, and resists. All three are probably worth a skill point to me. So with the resists being something you could fix via resist, so you could say it's maybe 2.5 skill points, but still it's better than the 2 skill points I would get, I would say. So I'm gonna help Alira, which is something I rarely do. So I need to kill only Oak. And then after that, probably... You know what? This is a pretty good layout, isn't it? Yeah, because let's see, how long is the instance going to be up? Of course, you can't see that while you're in here. Let's portal. So if you control click on something, you get the thing, and it's 8 minutes. So if we're just going to be smart and we kill Oak first and then go back. Then that is gonna maybe save me some backtracking in a little while. And I need to level up before I can do something helpful there. That sounded better. Silvergun, yeah. Right now, I think too many things have the same sound effect, so that's probably something I should have a look at in the not too distant future. Just to clean it up a little bit. And not confuse low tier currency with league specific drops. Well, there's quite a lot of considerations that go into maintaining a loot filter that might not be apparent at first glance, which is fun. I just been working with the thing for so long, it's become pretty normal. I need to actually kill the Spider Queen before we can do something with that, so I can't even get my Baleful Gem out either. We've got the waypoint, that is helpful. We got a Haku, we got an Alpha. This is a pretty nice instance as well, and there's an Oak down there. So once you get the waypoint, all you need out of the area is just a waypoint. There's always next to an exit, so that's a really quick escape. Okay, so contrary to what we did before, we kill Oak, so Bed Trap, Vaal Arc, boop, gone.
Now that's what you get for bringing a stick to a knife fight.
Stick to a knife fight. Okay. So now I'd like to keep this instance up for a little bit, so we'll jump back to the Western Forest. It still has 5.5 minutes remaining. It's not like there's too much of a rush though. But getting all the bonuses from Alira, definitely helpful.
That was almost...
And then I have the Apex. So that definitely helps out with the resistances. Fire completely overcapped, cold over 50%, lightning over 33%. For my lovely little traps, crit multiplier 205%, so do more than double damage if it crits. Crit chance is still pretty low though, that's something that will eventually improve. And of course mana regen helps everything. We still got a little bit of a spider thing going on. Let's just double check the other area. Oh, 14 minutes. Plenty of time. So the nice thing is if Alira's on one side of the road, the spiders are on the other side, and we already see the spider webs here. And we killed something that was shocked, and we get ourselves a Thunderstrike. That is gonna get better over time as well. As enemies have more health, they have a a better chance of staying alive, therefore they get shocked, and therefore they trigger the thunder strikes. Another alpha. 2 more remaining.
Ah, there you are. Ready to revisit the past?
Makes it
The
into a
more you
factory.
kill, the more you change my map. And the closer we get to finding the temple in the present day.
Ooh, sacrifice a unique
the
item in the other one. No, but I'm gonna go for the top one. That's all I need to do. Kill the top one, make it into a tier 3. Everything else is just a bonus.
Time to go.
In fact, there are no other doors to open, so this is a very, very simple, straightforward matter. Okay, bat traps, Vaal trap, and there we go. And then let's see if we can get some full clearing off, like that. Okay, that's helpful. There's some more striking. Ooh, otherworldly. Okay, I've been distracted by some small groups and some particularly tougher rares. A bit too much, I think. And that was that. But we now got a tier 3 here, which is good.
Desperate to see what your
That's the second tier 3.
Bastard breathing. I guess we'll see soon enough. The
One more
temple
remains,
looms
and I
closer
hope it is
with
close
each
to the
new
temple.
step.
Because I don't think
Find me
I've been in
again,
either
and
of these
we'll
yet.
continue our task.
If not, that would be just RNG messing with me. Which rhymes, but it's still not a fun thing. Yeah, okay. Could still be in the top somewhere. It's oftentimes at the beginning you get a split, and then if you go off on here, then it's actually somewhere on the left. But all the way to the top right is also a possible location for the Spider Queen. So let's hope that that's the case. Yep, and that actually is nice. And there we are, 1 Weaver's Nest. Vaal trap, and gone you are. Lightning went straight up into the sky. Just Vaal trap all the things, and there we go. That was rather easy.
What troubles you bring now?
Okay, sell all the things. Anything in here that is potentially helpful? I think I'm using a padded jacket. Yes, I am. Lots of stats, but they're all pretty low. So, no, thank you. Ooh, got 2 prophecies. That is gonna be helpful to do something with. This one we can get rid of.
Welcome.
Seek prophecy and seek prophecy. Then we shush you. Ambitious bandits. Kill bandits, but they don't ordinarily appear. Ooh, beyond sight. That gets me a beyond cultist pack. I don't think they get demons on beyond first, but the second and the third gets you a greater demon usually. And of course, I'm still waiting for the rogue exile that calls forth a warband. Silk, you like me killing spiders, even though you're a little bit of a spider fanatic. Ooh, trap and mine damage, that is the one I wanted. Reduced trap throwing speed, that slows down my damage output, but the more damage multiplier more than makes up for it. Elemental focus, more elemental damage, but you can't inflict elemental ailments. Potentially nice support for a siphoning trap, because it does cold damage, but it's not a hit, so there's no freezing anyway. Actually, wait, technically chill is an elemental ailment, so that would not be helpful. Never mind that. I suspect this cannot overrules it, even though it is any skill that hits or burns enemies. So it probably doesn't work anyway. Let's go with the helpful support
Keep your
here.
life to your own.
Purchase anything in here that is helpful. What color does this count? It counts as green for damage supports. So I got a bear trap, and I got a arc. And I suspect that the flat added damage probably pales compared to the trap and mine damage support, especially considering my weapon already adds a bunch of flat damage. So this is gonna synergize with that as well. So I need blue, green, green for that. Anything else? Let's see, how are we? Blue, green, green on a scepter, that's gonna be tricky. You know what? Put that one away in a place that is easily visible. Don't need to go back to the Weaver's Chambers. Instead, it is the wetlands that I need to go back to. Specifically here, the roots, that gets rid of a bunch of stuff in my inventory. And we only have one more incursion remaining and Alpha is here. Also Haku is here, so let's first help Haku and then help Alpha. And that should unlock another temple. It's, they keep coming really quickly now. Let's see, level 20 area, I'm 24, so slowly gaining on the area levels. Dex and int, might as well. Spiders that pop up are a little bit annoying. But we'll get them on the way out. Let's see. Getting some kills to charge up my flask would be helpful as well. So, seems like this is a bit of a dead end. So is that. Quite some dead ends here. And some currency dropped. Equilibre, get some rares, and that's it. This early, you don't really get a timer, so that's always easy. A jeweler's orb, that's definitely worth picking up. Okay, another quicksilver shot. And then the last one that gets me nearly to the finish. And that is that. And now we get ourselves a Haku in town. Though he still needs a little bit more inspiration. Hey, where is Alpha? Alpha was on the map, wasn't she? That's it. Siphoning trap, yep. Upgrade all the things. More life, that's also good. Is Alpha a limited time offer kind of deal? Okay, that's odd. That surprised me. Freezes you, I can mitigate that with my freeze removal. Magic monsters, +5 level, that's helpful. Actually, that's level 24 items. That's just one level shy of being able to get 4 linked. Which is unfortunate. So close, yet so far. Heavy belt, not bad. Okay, you know what? Let's call it the end of an episode here. Alpha disappearing on me like that is not helpful. So we'll encounter her in the ruins, and then from the ruins we will jump into the temple. And then probably the episode after that I'll need to do the ruins again, or just go to the northern forest. Either way, we still need to head back to Act 1 to have a chat with Bestel, because there's a skill point waiting for me. And all of the busyness, I forgot about that.
What little help I can offer is yours.
Also, some simple items to get rid of. You know what, I'm not gonna be crafting with that, might as well
Be
just
well.
get rid of it. Boop, boop, boop. Everything is gone, and then one more skill point. Okay, so the trap wheel over here looks pretty good. Traps can't be damaged for 5 seconds after being thrown is particularly helpful. Devastating devices, increased trigger area, as well as increased crit chance. Vastly increased crit chance actually. The side one here has a bit more crit multiplier. This one also just some elemental resistance penetration. Really nice synergy for our arc, of course. And increased trigger effect, so the closer no enemies can trigger them from further away, especially for arc, because it changed from enemy to enemy. The higher it is, the better it is, because that explosion is gonna scale very, very nicely. And there's some increased trap throwing speed to counter the very shiny colored version here. You know what? I'll actually have a quick look. So we want arc, we want trap, that's the core part, and then we want this one, so that is green, blue, green, green. Got 11 chromes. It's gonna be tricky because it is not the right base, but we'll see. Do I get lucky? Especially the requirements are relatively low, and I don't have access to Verici yet to try and brute force this. Could be that I just wrecked it. Looks like I'm wrecking it. I'm totally wrecking it, okay. So, blue goes in, green goes in, and we need a red support. I actually lost my my lightning damage. That's the downside. No, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. We had 300 something damage, now we're down to 200 something damage. But we do get the opportunity. I always look at it as a positive thing. The opportunity of adding a red support gem to it. There's no physical damage on here, so the added fire is not gonna be helpful. We'll keep that one for leveling. Yeah. Anything that you have to offer, Lady Nissa? Melee splash, nope. Added fire, nope. I fear for the worst. I think this is just a wasted slot, which is unfortunate.
Take care.
But as I said, no chromes. You'll get those plenty. We got a Haku here.
What can I do for you, Exile?
Yeah, still level 2, so we don't really get too much exciting here. Okay, so we're down to a 2-link. Well, technically I think we can count the scepter as a link onto itself, so it's effectively a 3-link. Damage is decent, but we did lose some. But hopefully we can bring some balance back to the force in the future. For now though, I'm gonna thank you very much for watching and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.